Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ismahani Huda Binti Ismail. So today I'm going to present my research proposal as titled Ranking Sport Utility Vehicle for Decision Making Purpose by Using Fuzzy ELECTRE. Let's start our journey with introduction to my research proposal. Basically, my study is about sport utility vehicle or known as SUV. SUV is a large car with compatible at rough round road and have four-wheel drive. It's a quite different compared to sedan car and MPV. Sedan car is a car with a closed body and have three different compartments such as car boot, engine part, and passenger part. Meanwhile, the MPV or multi-purpose vehicle is a large, big and tall car which can fit a maximum of 7 people at certain time. There are too many advantages of SUVs. One of the advantages is symbolic of luxury. This makes SUVs become more popular among users and increase the competition among manufacturers to produce SUVs with different design, exciting and unique features. Hence, people have difficulty to choose the best SUVs in the market. Problem arises in buying cars is there are too many criteria that buyers need to consider. Since the brands also can be the factor of people hard to make decisions. Even though we can ask opinion and suggestions from others, but still sometimes their opinion might be biased or very subjective for us to make decisions. Therefore, it is essential to have a proper method that can be used to aid the decision-making process in buying an SUV. The two objectives of this study is to rank SUVs for decision-making purpose and to compare fuzzy decision-making with original decision-making. On this study, we focus on 4 alternatives, 4 criteria and fuzzy ELECTRE method. The 4 alternatives and criteria can be seen here. This study will be beneficial to people who are considering to buy SUV and help people who are confused about choosing which SUV is the best one in the market. The study also will give an insight to manufacturers so that they can produce SUV to satisfy the customers' needed. Let's continue to literature review chapter. In this chapter, we will discuss on fuzzy ELECTRE and the application of fuzzy ELECTRE in the previous studies. Fuzzy is a mathematical modeling used to model human subjective perception. It was introduced by Lotfi in 1965 and focused into account qualitative and quantitative factors which can be extracted from linguistic variables. Meanwhile, fuzzy ELECTRE was introduced by B. Roy in 1965 is the most commonly used to solve traditional multi-criteria decision-making problem with dependent variable. Since fuzzy ELECTRE method is well known and influential for solving MCDM problems, many researchers applied fuzzy ELECTRE in their study. For example, in 2012, Daneshpa and Errol used fuzzy ELECTRE to evaluate the field of construction. In this study, those researchers need to choose the best among 3 selected construction projects. They agree that fuzzy ELECTRE is the good method to evaluate this project. Another example, Taki et al. In 2018 was using fuzzy ELECTRE to select the best supplier for shoe industry. They determined the best supplier one is using 3 criteria. Hence, they agree fuzzy ELECTRE is the best method in solving selection problem. And last but not least, in 2019, COMSIA was developed a study on selecting the best cement vendor company. The selection was evaluated based on 5 criteria, and after they got the results, ComScias agrees that fuzzy ELECTRE method help management to solving their problems systematically. Let's move to our last chapter for today, which I will explain more on data collection method and step in fuzzy ELECTRE. The data will be collected by a respondent need to read the important criteria and alternatives based on the given 5 linguistic variables. And hence, we will export the listed linguistic variable into fuzzy number function by using 7 steps in fuzzy ELECTRE. Suppose that M alternative, which the SUVs need to be evaluated based on N criteria. Firstly, we need to prepare the significant fuzzy weight of criteria and normalize each criterion's aggregated fuzzy important weight by using the formula as shown. Secondly, please prepare a decision matrix and normalize the decision matrix. Thirdly, by performing normalized matrix weighting, we will calculate the concordance and discordance sets to get the index of concordance and discordance. And last, we need to calculate the final concordance and discordance before making comparison and choosing the best alternative. That's all from me. Thank you for spending your time watching my video presentation.